Festival of the Arts dates have been announced for early 2022, with concerts returning to EPCOT for the first time since 2020. Genie Plus is here, and we've got all the info to help make sense of this very confusing new pay-per-ride system. Plus, we've got the lists of characters you'll get to meet in Disney World next month. All the latest Disney news from the week is coming up right now on DFB Guide. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. More places on Disney World property have reopened. New 50th merchandise and food are here. More perks for annual pass holders have begun. There's another update for Disney Cruise Line, and an EPCOT exhibit could be coming to your town. All this and more is coming up right now on Latest News. Okay, I know we just talked about it on Thursday, but Genie Plus is here, and of course it's got to go in the latest news video. Genie Plus launched this week at Disney World, and it was very interesting. Our reporters have completely immersed themselves in everything Genie so that we can give you all the information you need for your upcoming trips. Basically, Genie and Genie Plus is a planning tool meant to help you optimize your day in the parks. You tell Genie your preferences on rides, restaurants, characters, and more, and it shuffles through thousands of itineraries to make sure you get the best options and times in order to check everything off your must-do list. If you want the full breakdown of everything, and it's a lot, it's real dense. There's a lot going on. We have a separate Genie video for you, linked in the description box below. All right, Festival of the Arts 2022, the EPCOT International Festival of the Arts, which around here we call FARTS, will return on January 14th, 2022, and will run through February 21st. This fest focuses on different forms of art, including visual, performing, culinary, and more. Next year's festival will also bring the return of the beloved Disney on Broadway concert series and tons of food booths. With this concert series, you'll be able to watch Broadway performers showcase their talent in the America Gardens Theater, singing favorite Disney and Broadway songs. But besides the concert series, you'll still be able to enjoy your favorite food items and beverages, and some new ones, from the food studios around the world showcase. And if you want to take your eating to the next level, try out the wonderful Walk of Colorful Cuisine, a fun food stroll featuring 5 delicious sweet and savory treats, according to Disney. As far as activities go, you'll find fun photo ops with classic pieces of famous artwork around the park and intricate chalk drawings on the walkways. They are so cool. Seriously, take time to see those. The popular paint by number mural is also going to be available once again. And Figment's Brush with the Masters scavenger hunt is back too. As usual, you'll find performance and visual artists stationed throughout the festival sharing their talents, and there's going to be plenty of festival-themed merchandise to shop. This is legitimately one of my favorite festivals, if not my favorite festival. My whole team will fight me on it, but I love it, and I know a lot of you love it too. I can't wait for FARTS to start. All right, we've got a list of meet and greets coming next month. That's right, soon those character meet and greets will be returning to Disney World in a modified way. Recently, Disney updated its website to note that the following character experiences will be on their way back soon: Cinderella and Elena at Princess Fairy Tale Hall, Mickey Mouse at Town Square Theater, Rapunzel and Tiana at Princess Fairy Tale Hall as well, Minnie starring in Red Carpet Dreams, and Disney Junior Pals in the Animation Courtyard. We knew about many of these already. The new thing here is the list of exactly which princesses are going to be available at Princess Fairy Tale Hall. There is nothing officially announced for EPCOT or Animal Kingdom yet, so stay tuned on those, and we'll keep an eye out for more updates on this. We'll let you know what we find. Oh, by the way, you know the princesses are back in EPCOT, right? You can go see them at their specific country locations, so they kind of still already have their meet and greet back, even though it is a modified meet and greet. All right, also new in technology, there's a new pass holder section now in My Disney Experience. The My Disney Experience app has added the Passholder Buzz section to the homepage. Once you click the Learn More button, you'll be guided to a new page filled with information just for pass holders and headlined with a welcome video explaining the new section of the app. They got plenty of great deets here, including updates on which pass holder discounts and perks are currently available. If you're an annual pass holder for Disney World, make sure to keep checking back in this section for the most up-to-date pass holder information and news. You'll be able to find many links to relevant topics and pages. By the way, if you're a Magic Key holder over there in Disneyland, there's a special section of the Disneyland app for you as well. And this week, one of the popular nighttime spots in Disney World opened again. Jelly Rolls over at Disney's Boardwalk has been closed for the past year and a half, but reopened this week with the same live piano entertainment guests love. Like everywhere else at Disney World, masks must be worn indoors, and Jelly Rolls is no exception. In addition to a full-service bar, you can still get the fan-favorite popcorn here, which is free to anyone who wants it. The energy in Jelly Rolls was strong on opening night. Guests were happy to get back to their late-night watering hole, and the performers seem equally happy to be back on stage. Okay, if you're headed to Disney World for the holidays, we've got an update for you. Just in time for all your planning needs, Disney World has released park hours through December 27th, so now you'll have an idea of when the parks will be open throughout much of the upcoming holiday season. Magic Kingdom's going to be open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day, except when there is a Merriest After Hours event. Those nights the park will close at 8. EPCOT hours for November 28th through December 27th are going to be 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Hollywood Studios will be open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. November 28th through December 27th, and Animal Kingdom hours are going to be 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. from November 28th through December 27th. Disney shared a first look at the medals for the 2022 Disney Princess Half Marathon. The Half Marathon weekend will take place February 24th to the 27th in 2022. Races are themed to Mulan, Cinderella, Moana, and Tiana. Because this marathon will take place during Disney World's 50th anniversary celebration, the Run Disney medals will shine with an iridescent shimmer. There's limited availability for registration for the Run Disney Princess Half Marathon at this time, and there are still some openings for select virtual races for those who can't get to Disney World. We'll keep an eye out for more Run Disney news, so keep reading DFB for all the latest updates. Now Disney has updated its rules for unvaccinated kids when it comes to disembarking at ports of call on Disney Cruise Line. According to the Disney Cruise Line website, guests who are fully vaccinated can disembark the ship while in a port of call without needing to purchase a Disney Cruise Line port adventure. Guests with unvaccinated children who wish to disembark the ship at a port of call, however, will have to purchase a Disney Cruise Line port adventure. Disney Cruise Line port adventures are shore excursions that have specifically been selected by Disney Cruise Line. They can be reserved online or through the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app, or you can chat with a cast member through the app or in person once on the cruise to arrange a port adventure. And speaking of Disney cruises, if you're wanting to go on one in 2023, you're in luck. Bookings are now available for early 2023. Destinations include Baja and Mexican Riviera, the Caribbean, and the Bahamas. When you look on the Disney Cruise Line website now, you can see bookings available for January through May of 2023. When we searched, there were a lot of different cruises available. It all depends on when you want to go, where you want to sail from, and how long you want to be out on your adventure. All right, of course, we're going to talk about Zombie Captain America here on our latest news video. On TikTok, Disney announced that new villains are coming to Oogie Boogie Bash in California. In the video, they tease the arrival of, wait for it, Zombie Captain America and more. For those of you unfamiliar with Zombie Cap, he's from an episode of Marvel's latest TV show What If, called What If Zombies. In this episode, most of the Earth, including a bunch of superheroes, have become zombies, and it's up to the surviving heroes to save the world. You can watch it on Disney+. Now, let us restate that so it sinks in. You can now meet a zombified member of Earth's mightiest heroes in Disney California Adventure. Wow. And another Disney park has started decorating for the holidays. No, we're not talking about Haunted Mansion holiday. We're talking about the snow on Sleeping Beauty Castle. And although it does seem a little early to get the holiday makeover, this is usually about the time we start seeing Disneyland slowly begin to get holiday stuff ready. So we get it, and the castle's pretty with the snow on it, so we have no complaints. Now, we've been pretty jazzed about the latest addition to EPCOT's American Adventure Pavilion, the Soul of Jazz and American Adventure exhibit. See what we did there? Yeah. Disney shared that the exhibit will be going on its own little tour to 3 museums across the United States. So you might get to see a little piece of EPCOT in your hometown. The exhibit is set to travel to the New Orleans Jazz Museum in New Orleans in October, American Jazz Museum in Kansas City, Missouri in December, and National Jazz Museum in New York City in February 2022. And one of the coolest parts is that you'll be able to interact with the Play Disney Parks mobile app outside of Disney World to learn more about the exhibit at the museums. Of course, you can always head to EPCOT to see it in the meantime as well. Disney fans have more reasons to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade this year, and that's because the Wish is getting its own parade float. This cruise line float is called Magic Meets the Sea, and its design is based on the Disney Wish, the brand new cruise ship that's going to launch next year. It will showcase the majesty of a Disney Cruise Line vessel and features iconic design elements, including a Mickey Mouse-inspired color palette, towering red funnels, and an intricate filigree motif along the hull. That's all quoted from Disney, of course. Disney fans will also also get to see some characters that will be featured on the Wish, including Captain Minnie Mouse, Princess Tiana, Aladdin and Jasmine, Cinderella, and more. And that's not all, because as we previously reported, that Baby Yoda Grogu will also make his Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade debut as a Funko Pop-inspired balloon. And you can see both during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. My favorite thing in the world, did you know I marched in it? I sure did, which airs on NBC on November 25th from 9 a.m. to noon. All right, heading into restaurant and snack news. There are new 50th items at the Hollywood Brown Derby in Disney's Hollywood Studios. The new eats on the menu include 1 entree and 1 dessert. So we're starting out with the filet mignon with Walt Disney's roast beef hash for $49. This dish is accompanied by haricot vert and red wine sauce and served Walt's way with a fried egg. For dessert, we tried out the 50th Celebration Baked Alaska for $12. This treat is layers of strawberry basil sorbet, vanilla gelato, and sponge cake coated in toasted meringue and caramelized brownie bites. We very much enjoyed the 50th eats at the Hollywood Brown Derby. The flavors were very good. Both of these dishes felt like an appropriate way to wish Disney World a happy anniversary, and both foods feel kind of vintage in the best way, just like Brown Derby. If you want to know our full review of the Brown Derby 50th eats, head to our website at disneyfoodblog.com. It's the article about the runny egg. All right, have you been to a galaxy far, far away lately? We decided to swing by the most hoppin' place in the system at Oga's Cantina, and we noticed some changes. During our last visit, guests were seated 2 parties at a table. Now there are still several parties at each table, but plexiglass has been added across the middle of the tables. We've seen a lot of changes to the social distancing policies in Disney World over the last year. The added plexiglass gives some barrier between parties. It's certainly an interesting change, and as always, keep an eye on DFB for the latest updates from Disney World. And although you can now find plenty of M&M's treats in the Main Street Confectionery in Magic Kingdom, there are even more options and merchandise over at the M&M's store in Disney Springs. And the store has a new flavor, which is popcorn. Popcorn M&Ms. It sounds a little suspicious, but of course, we gave it a try. They come in a color combo of white, yellow, and brown, which reminds us of when we cooked the popcorn for a little too long and some kernels come out burnt, so extra points for realism M&Ms. Mostly they just tasted like normal crispy M&Ms with a tiny hint of butter that actually might have just been our imagination. We got nothing against crispy M&Ms. You can try them out at the Disney Springs M&Ms store, and they're priced by the pound for these customized bags, and our little bag cost about $7. Even though it's the end of October, it still gets real hot in Florida. Luckily, we just found another drink to help you cool off over in Disney Springs. This is the Corona and Lime from Vivoli Il Gelato. It's a float with Corona beer, lime sorbet, and a candied lime gummy for garnish. It's an interesting take on a foamy Corona and lime you would typically drink on the beach. It's a refreshing drink, but it was hard for us to get over the idea of mixing beer and sorbet. It's just kind of strange. We know that beer and ice cream floats are a treat many people enjoy, though, so maybe it's just the sorbet that's throwing us off. If you want to try it out for yourself, you can get it at Vivoli Il Gelato for $17.04. Now, I'm super excited to share that there are going to be 4 new dining spots coming to the newest hotel in Disney World. This is, of course, the Swan Reserve, which is next to the Swan and Dolphin Resorts over there by EPCOT in Hollywood Studios. We've got the full-service restaurant, Amare, that is inspired by the tastes and cultures of the Mediterranean region. Amare will actually be the signature restaurant of the Swan Reserve. The menu is going to feature fresh, premium ingredients, seafood, citrus, olive oils, pastas, and pitas. There will also be an extensive Mediterranean-based wine list available here with some specialized wine flights. The Swan Reserve is also going to feature a new poolside bar and grill called Tangerine. This spot will feature signature drinks as well as some more casual items like flatbreads, salads, burgers, and sandwiches. If you're looking for a grab-and-go option, you'll want to head to Grounds. You'll be able to get craft coffee, sandwiches, pastries, and more. Finally, the last spot is the lobby lounge called Stir, and at Stir, you can get specialty cocktails and light bites, including chef's selection of handcrafted salamis of Spain and Italy and sopressata, red onion, torn mozzarella, San Marzano flatbread. Stir will also have special food and drink pairings exclusively for guests at the Swan Reserve, and these are going to change daily. As a nod to Orlando's rich history with citrus, there are going to be menu items including drinks, desserts, and more at all 4 of the new spots that are citrus-inspired. Right now, the Swan Reserve is set to open in October this month of 2021. And in merchandise news, we finally found the 50th anniversary Mickey popcorn bucket this week in the parks. We saw him in Magic Kingdom at the popcorn carts in front of Cinderella Castle, but also know that he can be found at popcorn carts in all 4 parks. The new 50th anniversary Mickey Mouse bucket is $18. There's a limit of 2 buckets per guest. Popcorn refills are $2 with your bucket. Now you can sip on your drink from the new Minnie Mouse sipper while you're snacking on popcorn from your Mickey Mouse popcorn bucket head. And even though you may just think about the 50th anniversary of Magic Kingdom Park, there are opening day resorts that deserve some love as well, like Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. If you're interested in a new line of festive tropical items, then head on over to Boutique in the main building of the Polynesian. Here you're going to find a brand new collection filled with nods to the resort's past and present. They even have a guide to show you everything included in the collection. We found a magic band for $44.99. This one is definitely a collectible. There are only 1,500 of these made, so go grab yours before they're all gone. There's also a Polynesian print for $39.99, a Polynesian resort souvenir glass for $17.99, an anniversary pin for $12.99, a tiki button-up shirt for $85, a matching tiki dress for $108, and a kids t-shirt for $24.99. And we got another spot that has reopened this week. The Sportsman's Shop, one of the gift stores in the UK pavilion in EPCOT, has opened with plenty of British goodies. This spot used to mainly hold soccer jerseys, soccer balls, and other sports-themed apparel, and now it holds more general UK-themed items and Beatles merch, along with select sports-related souvenirs and other items. And there's a new Vault Collection item that takes us way back, a brand new magic band. This one's red and is covered in retro Florida license plates, an old school autograph book, Mickey ears, and more. One side even has that Walt Disney World lunchbox you can get now as part of the collection. You can snatch this one up at Main Street Cinema in Magic Kingdom for $39.99. And are you a fan of Disney smells? Well, then there's a new candle that's going to help you bring some of the magic home with you. Yes, there's finally a Disney-made Disney candle. If you head over to Bayview Gifts, BVG, at Disney's Contemporary Resort, you're going to find a new 50th anniversary candle. But this isn't just an ordinary one. It smells like the Contemporary Resort lobby. We literally stood in the lobby of the Contemporary for a smell comparison for science. Candles, which capture some of those signature Disney scents, have been available through third parties for quite some time now, but the candle is coming directly from Disney. You can grab this one now for $29.99. By the way, we saw it at several other hotels as well, and it's the same one. They don't have like a special candle for different hotels. Two more vintage souvenirs just made their way into the Magic Kingdom with the Vault Collection as well. The first new item we found is the original Mickey plush. We've only seen Minnie so far in the Marketplace Co-op at Disney Springs, but now Mickey has arrived at the Main Street Cinema with the rest of the Vault Collection. He costs $49.99. Nearby at Village Gifts in Magic Kingdom's Fantasyland, we found more vintage items. These got separated from the group somehow because most of the Vault Collection is just at Main Street Cinema. This is a set of 3 vintage metal Disney World signs. These come together in a pretty box with the Cinderella castle on the front. You can get the set of 3 for $49.99. We've got a brand new Disney Villains collection from Chris Liu, which already arrived online last week, and the Shop Disney photos seriously gave us some nightmares, but now it's made its way to Magic Kingdom, and we'll be honest, this jewelry looks way better and a lot less frightening in person. At Uptown Jewelers, we spotted 3 new pairs of villainous earrings, Evil Queen, Ursula, and Maleficent, all perfectly ready to be added to your devilishly stylish wardrobe. The Evil Queen and Ursula earrings are available online and in Disney World for $125, and the Maleficent earrings are $100. Over at the Italy Pavilion in Epcot, you'll find the new Italy mini skirt. And that's mini like the mouse, not mini like short. This skirt is a burnt mustard color with a belt, light frills on the edges, and a pattern that features Mickey and Minnie Mouse, as well as Italian landmarks and phrases. You'll see phrases like Buonasera, Tutto Bene, and Topolino, which of course is Mickey Mouse, as well as landmarks like the Colosseum. This skirt is available now for $78 at Il Bel Cristallo. Now, as we know, Disney definitely thinks it's Christmas already. Over at Legends of Hollywood and Hollywood Studios, a new holiday Dooney and Burke collection is coming soon. The bags are part of Disney's holiday merch line, Walt's Lodge, which features Mickey and friends enjoying a ski vacation. It's honestly pretty cute. Like many other Dooney and Burke collections, there's a crossbody, a satchel, and a tote. Prices haven't been confirmed yet, but you can expect them to put a little bit of a dent in your clutch, I guess. The collection is coming soon on October 25th. And speaking of the holidays, Plaza Point, located on Main Street, USA in Disneyland, is now open. It's a brand new shop that's going to be open all year and filled with seasonal items like ornaments, home decor, collectibles, souvenirs, and more. The store is going to change throughout the year to celebrate holidays like Halloween, Easter, and Lunar New Year, among others. Plaza Point also has a backstory involving a world traveler named Miss Evelyn Toro and her collection of holiday items. A special offering Plaza Point will have is ornament personalization, and you even get to watch cast members hand paint your ornaments like you can over at the Christmas store in the Magic Kingdom. This service is going to be available all year. So that's the news for the week. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for listening. If you want the latest news sent directly to your inbox, then sign up for our totally free newsletter. The link is in the description as always. That way you can have all the latest latest and greatest updates right when they're announced. As always, I'm AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.